Hiya Chris, lovely to meet up with you again on the range and do some further work on your swing. Just a quick recap on the points that we covered. First of all, when viewed from down the line, you're doing a much better job at standing to the ball than you were doing previously. The arms are straighter, the weight's favouring the left more, and also we're starting to get that weight to stay on the left during the initial part of your swing. You can see there that your head's within the box, and the green centre line that I've put up there, you're continuing to stay on that. So what's happening is you're turning, you're tilting to the left, you can see that your left shoulder's working down, and you're starting to extend or stand up. The reason we don't appear to stand up at that point is because the tilting to the left offsets the standing up during the backswing. In order to stay centred, we must have that extension move in there. We can see now as you get midway back, we start to come up and move off. So even though initially you're doing a pretty good job, as the left shoulder, two things happen here. We start to stand up. From this point now, we really start to extend. You can see the gain in height, so we're definitely standing up. But the left shoulder stops working down and starts to work across. And as a result, that standing up move isn't being offset sufficiently. If we look at it from down the target line, I've put a line up now across you from the base of your neck to the base of your back, and you can see here top right, the early part of your swing, you're standing up and left tilting, so that's getting offset. And as we get to about this position now, we start to stand up, but there is no left tilt. So we put some green line on there for you. You can see there you've gone from red to green, and to get that green back onto the red, you'd have to tilt to your left. Remember, left tilt becomes tilt towards the ball at the top of your backswing as you turn through 90 degrees. So putting that in a simpler form, if your head was against the wall now, it would definitely slide up and it would definitely come away from that wall. So what we've done is we've stabilised everything down at the bottom, and you can see now with your head staying on the wall much longer, you're able to maintain the inclination that you have to the ground that's set up. So we're trying to maintain everything from face on, centred, and from down the line against this wall, if you will, here. So it's all about stabilising the axis at which we turn around during the golf swing. If you can do that, hitting the ball before the ground is going to be much easier for you, and you're going to start to hit some much better golf shots. You can see as you come through, what you've got to do now is you've got to work down and across to get back into that square. You never quite do it. As a result, you now run the risk of hitting the ground behind the ball, so the elbows divide on the way through to prevent that happening. Best drill for you is to get your head up against the wall, let your arms hang in front of you, and make some swings, feeling what happens when you stay on the wall. Good luck with it, and I look forward to working with you again in a week or so's time. Well done.